Hello and welcome back to the Honour Spain and to my predictions for AEW All Out 2025. And yeah, of course, it's a big show, this big pay-per-view this. I mean, obviously, Cope and Christian against FDR, some big matches for titles as well across the board. So without further ado, let's get straight into things. And we're going to kick things off with Tony Storm versus Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander versus Thekla. And yeah, this is a very interesting match for the four-way for the Titans. At the same time, as I think maybe Storm could be dropping the title soon, I just don't really see anyone here who could take the title away from her. I mean, obviously, Thekla it's recently debuted. I don't really feel like she's been built up enough. Jamie Hayter coming back as well. I think she is a potential future champion, but I can't see her really taking a title, so I'm going to say it'll be Tony to retain. Moving on into the coffin match between Jon Moxley and Darby Allin. And yeah, this is going to be a match that I'm really looking forward to, and I feel like this could be the match where Darby Allin kind of really cements himself as a true main event at the top of AEW. I don't know if after this we could see Moxley written off TV for a bit. I doubt it with the references to Ospreay and Swerve and other top stars. But at the same time, I feel like this has to be a match where Darby Allin really goes over and cements himself as a top star in AEW. It's his sort of match to a coffin match. So yeah, Darby for me. Moving on into Mercedes Moné versus Riho for the TBS Championship. And yeah, really cool to see Riho back, and I think this should be a really fun match too. So yeah, very much looking forward to this one. But Riho, I just don't think she's quite got enough to really win the title here. I don't think she's going to be the person to take the title off from Mercedes Moné. I think it will be kind of like a big star debuting to take it back from her, and I just don't think that really suits Riho at the moment, so I'm going to say Moné. Moving on into the Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet and the Gates of Agony in a trios match. No titles on the line here or anything like that, just a straight up match. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, but I feel like MVP getting in the ring is interesting. Ricochet obviously the main star with the Gates of Agony too, but I just feel like the likes of Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin will probably have too much for the Gates of Agony, and Ricochet here will probably unfortunately have to end up on a losing star, so I'm going to say Hurt Syndicate for the win. On the Zero Annual, Daniel Garcia takes on Shibata, and yeah, obviously Daniel Garcia with his recent heel turn, it kind of feels like this is a big opportunity for Daniel Garcia to get the win and yet really cement himself as one of the top heels on the brand. Obviously joining up with Jon Moxley. Shibata's run in AEW kind of seems to be, just putting younger talents over, which is good. I mean, it's Shibata, you can get a run from it, but yeah, that kind of seems to be as well. So I'm going to say it'd be Garcia gets the win here. Moving on into Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs versus the Workhorsemen, and yeah, it's a bit of a shame with the Ops and the Trios title at the moment. I was kind of hoping for a bit more of it. Obviously they were in the pre-show of the London event Forbidden Door, and then also on the pre-show of this event here as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame really that we can't have them more featured on the card, because I definitely think when you look at the likes of Joe and Hobbs, they deserve it. Also big fans of the Workhorsemen, but it just feels like this has to be a win for the Ops, and hopefully we get an intriguing storyline for them coming up soon. Moving on into the four-way match for the World Tag Team Championships, Brodido versus Young Bucks versus Jet Speed versus Hipster and Josh Alexander. And yeah, I'm torn on this. Obviously a big multi-man match kind of leads me to think there's a potential for a title change, but at the same time, Brodido, they still seem over with the fans, and yeah, it's just the start of their title adventure. Hopefully, I'm a big fan of both of them, and yeah, I want them to see how a lengthy reign. I can't see the Bucks winning it. Jet Speed, I think, is a possibility, but I think it's between those two teams, but I do think Brodido will retain. Moving on into the Unified Championship three-way match, Okada versus Takeshita versus Mascara Dorada, and yeah, this is an interesting match. Okada's obviously held the title reign for a long time, and I'm still loving his reign with the belt, so hopefully it will continue for a while longer. But Takeshita, I think he could be a future champion, but I'm just not sure if the time's now or not. I kind of feel like Dorada's going to take the fall here, and it could maybe lead to a singles Okada versus Takeshita fall. But for this match though, I'm going to say Okada will get the win. On the Zero Hour, we seem to get one of these on every pay-per-view, but Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa, Queen Aminata and Willow Divine take on Divine Vanity and the Triangle of Madness. And yeah, this surely has to be leading to a big blood and guts match, maybe in a women's division at some point, which I'd definitely be looking forward to see. But yeah, for this match, it feels like Megan Bain and co have been getting the advantage quite a lot recently. So I think to even it out, and it's always good to have both faces winning on the pre-show, really, isn't it? I'm going to say it will be Willow and Co that get the win in this one. Moving on then to Mark Briscoe against MJF in a tables and tax match. And yeah, undoubtedly this is going to be a really, really fun match. I mean, yeah, all you need to see is the 2 men involved to see what it's going to be like. But I feel like, yeah, with MJF still probably going to be in and around the title picture, with him still having that contract. Mark Briscoe, I feel like he can eat a loss, so I'm going to say it will be MJF who comes away with the victory here. And finally, for this person, Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. I mean, this is probably the easiest one to predict. I mean, yeah, obviously it's going to be Eddie Kingston. So excited to see him back in the ring. Big Bill, I think, will provide him with a decent first match back as well. So yeah, cannot wait for this one. Just going to be so good to see Eddie back in the ring again, and he'll obviously get the win in what I hope it's not just a squash, because Big Bill deserves better. But yeah, undoubtedly it'll be Kingston who gets the win, and maybe I'd like to go into feud with Moxie's group. Who knows? We'll see where we go. Gate possibly. Hangman Adam Page takes on Kyle Fletcher for the AEW World Championship, and yeah, kind of feels like this one's come out of the blue slightly. Yeah, I don't know. Kyle Fletcher obviously being the reigning TNT champion, it's a bit of a weird one, this one. I think I thought they would leave it a bit longer before heading into this one. But yeah, I just can't see Hangman losing a title now, and Kyle Fletcher becoming a dog champion, if you like. So yeah, I'm going to say it will be Hangman Adam Page who probably gets the win here, but no doubt it'll be a great match. We've got Edge and Christian Cage, or should I say Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, taking on FTR in a tag match. And yeah, this is a match that I'm really looking forward to. I can't lie. Such a legendary two legendary teams up against each other, really. And I think the fact it's taking place in Toronto will really add an extra bit of bite with the crowd as well. So yeah, this is a match that I'm very much looking forward to. And I feel like kind of with it taking place in Toronto, it kind of has to be Cope and Christian to get the win here. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.